So, yeah, that happened. A defendant fell over unconscious from poisoning that was just under the lethal, and then, yeah, she's in intensive care. Forgot to advertise this. Damn me. Give me a sec. Hey. So yeah, because of that mess, we're going back to the past. Ace Attorney, and it looks like we'll be playing as Phoenix Wright. Surely he won't be a spotlight stealing squad who will take up a good chunk of the story and a line share of the and a clear line share of the remaining gameplay, right? Right? Well, let's get this mess going. I mean, 7 years ago, trial for. You gotta be kidding me! This is going to be 2 phases! Oh my god! You can't be serious, game. You absolutely can't be serious. Trial former. That means this trial. This given trial phase is going to be 2 portions. Let's get this over with. Episode 4, Turnabout success. Wait, so done. We're done. It's only a game of poker. A game I've played for a long time. And only lost twice. With the first. The man I killed, of course. Well, it seems I've been looking. Over a game of cards? Why, yes, over a game of cards. A game of cards? You use that as a measuring stick for you. That was how we first met 7 years ago. He uses a game of cards 7 years earlier. Phoenix Wright's final trial. This guy uses a game of cards to judge whether somebody is worthy or not. Why? April 19, 9:27 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Give me a sec. And also, we see the episode 4 Turnabout Succession subtitling. Why do we need to see that again? We've already started episode 4 yesterday or whatever. My head hurts. I may as well look at it. Wait, where am I stuck? Oh, right, this was 7 years ago. Attorney's badge. It's my own important badge. It shows that I am a defense attorney. Each attorney's badge had a number engraved on the back. No 2 numbers are the same. So if you drop it, people will know it was you. Better make sure I don't lose mine. Time photo. Time photographs received during the preliminary hearing. Body found in the hospital room. Shot in the forehead. Touch the check button for details. And Magnifi's autopsy report. Type reports received during the preliminary hearing. Cause of death, single gunshot to the head. Estimated time of death, 11 to 11:30 p.m. Victim's name, Magnifi Grammary, age 67, male. Estimated time, April 13, 11 to 11:30 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood from bullet wound. Remarks? Mm. Malignant tumor confirmed in victim's liver. And now for the profiles. Shadi Enigma. Gosh, that name sounds familiar. I don't know why. Age 40, gender male. My client in this case usually goes by his name Zach Grammar. Okay. Zach Grammar. Sounds like a name I'll hate. Certainly not. And Magnific Grammar. Age 67, gender male. The victim in this case died after being shot in the head while in the hospital. Phew, okay. It's been a long time. I felt like such a rookie. I'll try and relax. Better yet, both, so that people don't think I'm an idiot. Good morning, Enigma. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. Hard diamond club, and I'm guessing it's the heart on the right side. I'm guessing that the heart is the right side. Red card part. I received your files from your precious attorney only yesterday. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure I'm prepared. I understand. I am asking the impossible of you. Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was like hearts. Actually, wasn't. Trust me. Oh, hi. Hello, girl. Oh, I'm so glad you got game. You seem awfully familiar. I don't know why. I'm fine as always. Get over here to help me out with all that young man to you. God. Good morning. That's the cute outfit you have on. Thanks for just I'm sure it is. What the heck is she talking about? I'm doing. Huh? Me? What really started? God. Here. Huh? Seems Bates clock me wait a little longer. At least only less than 10 swift minutes remain. To all those who have supported me life work, I can give thanks. Farewell. Magnific Grammar. What's this? Just get it around the hallway. A minute ago. Nearby. With the fighting air. Another one really button. Well, never look a gift horse in the mouth, I always say. I mean, it always works. I just know Will. I just know Will always work. What is a memo for you or some such? Not from the looks of it. What is this? Like a page from some more diary. I'll give it a read later. Notebook 8. Notebook page added to the court record. Typed document retrieved from GC Enigma. You don't have her profile listed or anything. Game! Game, be consistent! But how do you feel about the trial today? Notebook page. Mysterious paper received just before the trial. Touch the check button for details. We'll get through it somehow, especially with since the little girl gave me this. Incidentally, the prosecutor today is a new guy in here. Yes. Sounds just silly. I'm starting to enjoy this day. Oh, an easy win then, yes. They're calling him a truth thoroughbred in the history of the prosecutor's office. Okay, like I haven't heard that before. I've taken down Manfred on comma. Of course, there's only one adult every year. The switching of attorney just before the trial. I know this is a difficult situation I put you in. Allow me to say one thing, Mr. Wright. Yes, they will not be able to pronounce me guilty today. So do your best, but do not worry. What time of defendants ever given me a pep speech? I'll do what I can. I see you do not understand. You see it will be impossible for me to declare a verdict. Impossible? Yes, isn't that right, Trucy? Yep, you did, Daddy. My first look at the case was only yesterday. The information I was given was a tad bit lacking, to be honest. Still, I'll do what I can for their sake. I really think Hardens will be lifting anytime soon. I'm in your capable hands, Mr. Wright. My client is shitty enigma. None of the world is that Gemini. A wild popular magician, Dar of Turpe Grammary. His men are magnific grammary with a rare breed of magician. He single-handedly ushered in a golden age of stage magic. And that Grammary is the suspect. April 19, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 7. Oh, now we get Trucy's profile. Trucy Enigma, age 8, gender female, Jack Grammari's daughter. Already dresses to the part of a magician to the hilt. As long as she's not already being an idiot, I shudder. Think of that happening. Court of non-session for the trial of Shady Enigma. It depends on that, Your Honor. Prosecution ready and I was just thinking, is this what Alfie fusses about? Who's this? He seems familiar. Clapping a cabin. Bit of a best kid, really. Oh, still, is there some new kind of crime? Where did he was? Needed a child, yeah? Where is it pretty band? Depending out. The governor's content gets then these get guns. Okay. Who were you again? Olivia Gavin. Yep. I came to get the buddy started legally, yeah? The French attorney can't have Gavin. If you get my present more famous in this part of town. Well, let's make sure this guy gets rocked. Gavin. Lead singer for the mega hit band, the Gaviners. You're out of your league, rock boy. I knew what you thinking. You're out of your league, dick boy. Okay. You're trying to talk me out. You made the few singles 15 years. Had time for love when letting them overnight. But that's just a hobby to me committed this, yeah? Star Clap, yeah. Age 17, gender male. Star prosecutor and lead vocalist for the Gaviners, for the rock group, the Gaviners. And you're trying to suck me up, but that's an amateur trick. A trick only an amateur would try to shake me. Yeah, joke's on you, buddy. Can you help me out with something I can't get? I'm too busy streaming. Hold on. I think I downloaded the program you're supposed to use in tandem with the patch for Super Famicom Wars. Let me look it up. somebody who messaged me on Discord, people. Ah, here we go. A program called Flips. Give me a second. I don't think he's even watching the stream anyway. And sadly, it won't even work on a regular Super Family, on an edited Super Famicom or ROM, because sorry, I just. Yeah, it's a floating IPS. The Super Famicom Wars translation page. It basic. I'll have to deal with this later. This element is going to be long enough anyway. Talkative, aren't you? I like your affected Euro accent, by the way. I'm just getting warmed up at any rate. Perhaps you would be so kind as to fill us in on the case. Acting, baby. Time to call on the opening act. What was his name again? Oh yes, Detective Gumshoe. He did it. Yeah, what? You and Gumshoe will be rocked. In you, huh? Hey, you're the one who got me up here. Sorry, I almost got you foul, sir. Then Dick Gumshoe. I'm a homicide detective down at the precinct. Hey, Dick. Wait, that came out wrong. Detective Gumshoe, long time no see. Hey, you! Not me. Today's the day, pal. Today I win, and you lose. What the hell? Richard Gumshoe, age 32, gender male, homicide is detective of the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. I got confidence in my testimony today, see? What, you normally lack confidence in your testimony? Besides, you're still going to be the warm-up guy. I know how these things go at this point. Hey, detective, this is my state, Ken the Antics. I just hate you in such, and I could care less about your history together. Very well, Detective Gumshoe, if you would. Please tell us about the case at hand. It happened 6 days ago in a room at the General Hospital. The facts are similar as they come. Here's the crime scene. The victim was a patient asleep in the hospital bed. The killer got in, put a pistol to his forehead, and bam, lights out. Then the back. Not so long ago, the victim magnific memory was a famous man. He had the entire country under his magical spell, as it were. Oh yes, the great magician. He retired years ago, though. Say the name Magnific to one of my generation, and he'd be lucky to get a blank stare. Yes, I'm sure the young Dutch today know his disciples even better. I dare say Triple Grammar has named quite a name for themselves. Anyhow, the retired Magnific's been in the hospital for the last year. What was it? Malignant tumor or something? Tumor. Malignant tumor. Doing something to his liver, I think. Yeah. A malignant tumor, perhaps. You need to reach here to liver cancer. You had only 3 months left to leave, in fact. Magnificent chart added to the court record. Type documents. Submitted as evidence by prosecutor Gavin. The factor is simple enough. Magnificent chart. Type documents. Submitted as evidence by prosecutor Gavin. Diagnosed with an malignant. Given 3 months. Check the check button for details. Patient's name, Magnificent Grammar, age 67, male. Malignant tumor in the liver has progressed to final stage with no hope of recovery. Patient has 3 months to live. Patient has chronic diabetes, requires regular insulin. Something's not right. The victim is already claiming a 3-way date to heaven. Why not wait for him to knock on heaven's door? Why shoot him? I wouldn't have put it quite so lyrically, but it's true. Why make the effort to commit murder when the victim is about to... Mercy kill! Incidentally, the victim had a serious case of diabetes. Diabetes? In fact, he was about to shoot up with insulin. When he was upset with a pistol, the syringe was then at the crime scene. Chronic diabetes and cancer. As much as it pains me to say it, the victim was clearly at the end of his life. All syringe added to the court record. Type evidence. Submitted as evidence by prosecutor Gavin. Believe the question before us is clear then. Why did the killer have to shoot this young man? What reason could he have had? Very well, detective. Perhaps you could enlighten us into the circumstances of the shooting. Yes, sir! Just witness testimony, the circumstances. And yeah, in case you haven't noticed, so playing the music that's playing, that plays in the background comes from the first Phoenix Wright game. Wait, what? I thought I was playing Apollo Justice. Let's just keep going. Actually, the victim kind of started to bend it to do him. A few days before it happened, the victim had sent a letter ordering his own murder. And the defendant then moved after him and shot the old man in the forehead. The bullet was fired from the pistol found at the scene, no doubt about it. And the pistol definitely belonged to the old man, sir. What? Saying the victim ordered his own shooting? I always hated getting shots. I guess McNeefy was himself the insulin shots. There's no way I could do that. Ugh. Wait, McNeefy used it to insect. Why are there no traces of it having been used? Something to keep in mind. Oh yes, small syringe. Used for administering insulin and shots. Have been washed and shows no sign of use. Oh yeah, and Dick comes. 832, gender male. Homicide detective at the local precinct in charge of the initial investigation. Who the defects? Is the letter in question. To my beloved student Jack, to you and such task of lowering my life's curtain. Magnificent letter added. Typed documents submitted as evidence by prosecutor Gavin. Very unusual indeed. Letter asking Jack to shoot him. Touch the check button for details. To my beloved student Jack, to you I entrust the task of lowering my life's curtain. Come on the 13th, 11:05 p.m. I will ready a gun which you will shoot one shot square in the forehead. You cannot refuse, and we both know the reason why. Magnificent Grammar. Well, considering as a letter really costs one to pull a trigger, I wonder. If you need the answer to that question can be found at the end of the letter. Blackmail. You cannot refuse and we both know the reason why. Can you explain it to the court? Unfortunately, even the defendant won't say a peep about the bit there. One thing bothers me about this. Why didn't he just say 11? Why have him come at 11:05 without some specific reason? The devil is in the detail, attorney. Well, was there some reason? Is it injured? There was, every night with a SR starting at 11 o'clock. The victim, Magnific Lemonade, was given an IV. An IV? There it is in the picture. Up to the time of it. At 11 o'clock, the doctor would come in to set up the IV. 30 minutes later, he would come back with the empty bag. It happened every night without fail. So, that was the only time they got a chance of an untimely interruption. During his IV. Very well, shall we begin? Mr. Bright, your cross-examination if you would. What's it reason couldn't refuse, I wonder? Could have at least mentioned it to me. Cross-examination. Circumstances. Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to tune in. I didn't have time to gather all the details before coming in here. It says I'm only letting out only source of information. Better pay attention. And read this letter carefully. Actually, the victim kind of ordered the defendant to do him in. Just because he got the letter, it doesn't mean he went through with it. 80 degrees. The victim is indeed shut in the port, etc. Just as he commanded. It could be a setup, but let's not be in such a hurry. Maybe we should let the witness talk for a change. Thanks, pal. Fine, I can play this. Oh, it's real that I can play the test. Or with the testimony. And with the testimony, Detective Guns. Apparently, before it happened, the victim sent a letter ordering his own murder. And this letter was sent by the victim. There it is, gotcha. You're all mine this time, man. Huh? And the handwriting checked out because it's the victim, no mistake. I see. Go on for the boys. I didn't lose, I was just ascertaining the facts. So why am I so annoyed? But the letter things aren't what they used to be, I guess. I'm not sure that is exactly commonplace, even now, Your Honor. So anyway, good luck. Keep going while I'm ahead. The defendant did what was asked of him and shot the old man in the forehead. How can you be so sure? Hey, you gotta learn to stop relying on people to do your thing for you, pal. At least then it would help improve this game. Learn a thing for yourself. Get that noggin cranking. You fail the concept of questioning. But ring out this letter. It says shoot in the forehead loud and clear. I can see that, but I still wouldn't do it. So maybe you need to grow yourself a backbone, pal. You failed to grasp the concept of shooting people as bad detectives. Well, I found the detective's pistol at the scene. This is again that an interview says so that it has been found recently. Well, Mr. Wright, as far as I can tell from looking at this photo, there seems to be no issue with the prosecution's claim. The photo? Maybe there is something. Yes. They're saying the defendant shot the victim in the forehead. Here's a hole in the prosecution's argument. The trigger was definitely. Looking at this photo, another possibility occurs to me. Yes? What did the letter tell us? That the defendant had a reason he couldn't refuse. His teacher's reason. Bring up, Al. That's why the defendant bumped him one in the forehead. Oh? The defendant didn't agree. It's either the defendant and another choice he can make. Listen, you can prove that with I can prove he had a choice, yes. The defendant might have fired like he was ordered, but he didn't shoot the victim's forehead. Not sure what you're thinking, Mr. Martin. If he didn't shoot the forehead, what did the defendant shoot? This clown. Clown, no? Take a closer look, see? It's been shot in the forehead, too! There's a hole in the forehead. Yeah, and a hole in the prosecution's claim. It ain't this here, but isn't that the way he shoots the clown down? You never know. Same with me and stuff. He didn't just shoot the doll, he shot the doll's forehead. You forehead? Let's do the others once more, shall we? You will shoot one shot square in the forehead, which is exactly what he did. He shot the clown doll square in the forehead. But the bird has an intriguing possibility. That hole in the clown's forehead definitely looks like it was a shot. Well, I've sent someone to investigate the matter. I admit I'm impressed, but I expected nothing less. Still, it doesn't mean that shoot the victim. As he did have to shoot the forehead, as ordered. But the letter said nothing about whose forehead. That was the only way he had to follow his orders without taking a life. The bullet in the clown's forehead. The clown's forehead does demand an explanation. It might very well be a clue. The prosecutor gave it right. The law does not prove the defendant's innocence. Cannot tell you for sure the defendant didn't shoot the victim. Sincerely, Mr. Wright, how sad it is to see the mighty fall. How sad it is to see the novice's overconfidence. He doesn't realize just a little hole. It's going to. It ain't the way. These guns and girls are crazy people as well. You might take note of it before it's too late. Right. Detective Gumster, please take this newfound action in your account as you continue your testimony. So whenever you shot the clown, he still got the victim now. The bullet was fired from the pistol right on the. You mean this pistol? What am I thinking? That's the one! It's a body looking gun, so there's no mistaking him. We committed the bullet taken from his victim's skull with the bullet to find right from this gun. The vacuuming marks and the bullets were a perfect match. So you verified the murder weapon in other words. Yeah, bet we did. And the bed definitely belonged to the old man, sir, and it doesn't get added to evidence. Why are you so certain? Game! Game, add something I'm supposed to know about to the evidence! What file stand at your hand? You're talking all the time, pal. You never heard of second balance quick draw shoot 'em? Huh? What's that? What is the defendant's specialty? Second balance stand at either side of a girl. And they shoot! Wait, what? What did the man? But the bullets don't hit her. Everything got an update. Literally one of the best things into their shot. And it uses live ammo. What? Color grade design, huh? The kids love it. Please tell me they do not. Many boys can get done even because of that. Oh God, no. No, please tell me. Oh my God. You know, that would explain a lot about the police force. That big grandma stopped doing that act a while ago. The old man held onto that pistol ever since. Cole would like to see the pistol in question. Yeah, I got it there. Here she is. Well, there truly is a blast from the past. It's a tape pistol for magic cells, see? But it can fire a real bullet. Real looks so much bigger in real life on TV. Yeah, but it can only hold one round. By the way, the pistol's firing chamber is empty. It itself traces of having been fired recently. Were there any fingerprint found again? Gloves. Unfortunately, no. Of course, the defendant is known for wearing gloves. We may say that a lack of fingerprints is, in fact, a fingerprint of its own. Hard drinking for it, one word. Whoa, not well made, not drinking. You dedicate your according to evidence. Stage pistol added. Like weapons. Submit as evidence when detective comes to. The grand trial we're gonna go. Oh God, no. No, don't even suggest that. Stage pistol. Fire one. Nice one bullet. Rifling marks match both found in victim. No fingerprint found. Alright, Maya's not around to be a jackal. Where is Maya anyway? I mean, hey. Oh well. It's not like I had to and then to end up spending 7 years as a piano playing hobo. Right? Right? So, if you look closely, you can see how the pistol's made to pin here. It's a one-shot only one. And I guess this pin is where you load it. So this is the famous samurai golden gun. They say kids used to love pretending they one of these. I wonder if they pretended to miss their targets too. Sorry. But now it's time to return to our testimony. Somebody was yet the victim, Bell. You're the victim, Bell. You just gave me the evidence. Where's my dick? So let me get this straight. You're saying my client first shot the clown, then shot the victim. Alright, not a bad summary, Bell. More of a confirmation than a summary, but whatever. There was really more of a confirmation than a summary. But if you necessarily team, please do not read himself. Do these people ever miss a chance to mock me? I don't get the last I'm dead today. You know that meteorite gun that out of your system. So we continue with the testimony. I didn't have time to gather all the details before coming in here. This tough one was not. See? So what if he shot he shot the clown and the victim with one bullet. Heck of an aim. Oh wait, no! The trickiest case it often seemed the simplest. Prosecutor Gavin, you missed the bullet hole in the clown's forehead. If you hadn't missed that, you might have come to a very different conclusion. Understand? Yeah, but like I just said, Bill, after he shot the clown in the forehead, he went in. Nope! He shot the clown in the forehead and did nothing of the sort to the victim. The pistol proves he could not. Oh! It can carry only one round. Quite simple, Your Honor. This pistol holds only one bullet at a time. Uh, if he had shot the clown on the forehead, he can't have shot the victim too! Yeah! Charge! It's not a contradiction, not even close. What? Then it's something you have to explain. Like with any other contradiction, you rookie. All you have to do is to let the first shot. Oh, where did he get the extra bullet? And not so easy to come by, you know. You claimed the pen and had one ready, then prove that I got it. I had a feeling this wasn't over yet. No, you thought it's just getting started. And I haven't proven anything yet beyond my good looks and startling liquor chills. You have not yet begun an utter lack of humility. Like, let me get you thinking an utter lack of humility. Like you in the tech right now. Eh? What's on here? Since I'm about to kiss, I don't know what this is burn. Like I said, air detective is just the woman thing. Now that the audience has gotten the date of what's to come said ready. Ready for what? From my decisive witness, of course, a witness you will find can prove one thing for us. That it was that criminal who shot the victim in the forehead. Very well. We will pause for a 15-minute recess. This might be my lucky break. I'll need those 15 minutes to talk to my client next. Court is adjourned. Hey, that was... Game! Stop with the fake outs! God. The game's being illegal with the save points right now. April 19, 11:21 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Ready up right up at the right now to say I expected nothing less. We only just begun the fight. I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about what happened actually. I did not think you would believe me if I told you. Better that you discovered the truth for yourself. Are you, sir? I was thinking of you, you know. I think we need less thinking and more talking. The night in the hospital, what really happened? Oh, the way your eyes gleam, Mr. Wright. Real scared and juicy. Speaking of which, where is she? You have seen the problem yourself, the letter. The one shot in the forehead, one right. Yes, and the reason he speaks. I cannot deny my mentor's wishes, even if it meant my own death. Why not? There's something I will not say for now, at least. What's this for now business? I've done many things right. Some well, some poorly, but there's at a cross that we must bear along to our graves. Me? You want to know about the night of the incident? Finally, this guy so much to take his time getting the important stuff. Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck into his room that night at the appointed time. And found his bedside table, 2 pistols. Two pistols? Yes, the one I had used on stage. One that had been used by my partner, Alan. For the second round's quick draw thing. My mentor had to look at one sleeping. I stood by at bedside, hearing only the light sound of his breathing. Then I took the pistol into my hand. I cannot deny that my jaw faltered then for a moment. You faltered? You mean you thought about shooting him? Because there was a reason I could not refuse his request. His last request, though not his first. There were other requests he couldn't refuse before. To be honest, I brought not only this deathbed, and I fear I brought pain upon Trucy. Okay, well, as long as you don't abandon her for 7 long years. Maybe coercing its disciple somehow? What was going on in Tripping Grandma? Yet, in the end, I did not shoot him. I turned and shot the clown. Took the pistol I had fired and placed it in my pocket. In your pocket? Maybe we examined the bullet in the clown's head. You will find it to be different than the one in my mentor. What were those called? Cycling marks. Yes, well, that's all I have to tell you. Concerning the case. You mean, there's nothing else you can tell me? You're the fascinating one, Mr. Bright. Thanks. Yes, there is something. My mentor, his eyes open. What? Magnific grammar? The old devil, he was not asleep, you see. Of course, the gunshot would have woken him anyway. There we had our last discussion as mentor and pupil. There was not one discussion, maybe 5-10 minutes or so. At that, what did he talk about? Haha, Mr. Wright, did I not just tell you? It does not concern this case. That grandma, he seems pretty stiff to me, or maybe just stubborn. Mr. Wright, your brother is requested in the courtroom. Once again, I am in your hands. Alright, let's get back in there. This is getting annoying fast. April 19, 11:37 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 7. Or no, circumstances. Sitting as he said, a visit was done in Dagat in the clan's head, and it fished like this, but I gravely find them 7 years later. Well, I don't know, the rifle marks? There wasn't time to do a detailed analysis. Though they did find the weapon I made the murder weapon. Well, that's not very conclusive, is it? Do I ever bet to kill my very decisive business? It's nice to put that. How many times have I heard those words? But they often turn out to be far less decisive than you think. Don't do it on my account. I'm quite confident and the witness will do the job. Israel is intimately acquainted with the blade in our little detection. In the other half of the Tripping Grammar is very few, thick and valid grammar. So we get to meet the great Magnifi's other disciple. Hi there. First we'll start by asking your name and occupation. Phallic magician! You're the decisive witness, are you? Convert your fellow student, your partner's gift. Wait, the grand illusion is filled with traps and tricks. Wait, the shooting took place in the hospital after 11 o'clock at night. You're a witness, does that mean you were there that late? If one were to take this logically, the conclusion is yes! Okay, I always get the characters, don't I? Phallic grammar, age 37, gender male. Lacks the young partner in other study. Killed them on stage was a sight to see. I have an interesting fact for you. You see, several days before the crime, my witness did this. Looks very familiar. Wait. That's the same letter that grammar I received. Yes, perhaps I should say, ta-da! Order! One at a time! Certainly not the same thing. This is easy for you to 11:20 p.m. It's practically the same, except for the time change, you know? To my beloved student Valen, to you I am just a task of glorying my life student. I'm on the 13th, 11:20. I will ready a gun with which you will shoot one shot, square in the forehead. You cannot reveal and will believe in right. This court accepts this into evidence. Magnificent letter 2 added to the court record. Typed document submitted to evidence by Prosecutor Gavin. This is most unusual. Exactly what was going on with you folks. Letter telling film to comment 1120. Check for details. I already read through this. What exactly would you do my camera up to? By which you mean? Just having a trouble being a man who went and asked children to kill him. Both of them no less. It's just my opinion, Hunter. I agree with correcting them, not asking them. Well, we watch the magicians pet together and they're doing so much of our lives. When people are so close, there is strain, a warping of reflections, you might say. If this had nothing to do with the case at hand. What do you mean you're not going to tell us? It's even more with me than I could refuse. Well, let's get on with the testimony for starters. The defendant said grammar sense accused. Tell us why. Oh, I'll do more than that. But when he was the red roses singing hymns to the miracle, that is magic. Fascinating, so I hardly need to remind you. That the evidence could just easily point to you as the suspect. The letter, the murder weapon, and now the 2 bullets found at the scene. But the only difference seems to be that it needed time. As every magician knows, timing is everything. Yes, and now it's time to get this body fired up. Witness testimony, the night of the crime. That night, I visited the hospital room at the time McNeely requested. The smell of gunpowder hung in the room, and my mentor had taken his final bow. I did not imagine my fellow student might have received the same instructions. Yet a deal with the dead is still a deal. That sweet kiss I gave to the clown. That I informed the doctor and the police. So you were the one who reported the crime. Indeed, I would think this fact alone would clear my name of suspicion. Let's not jump to any conclusions. Yet the cross-examination generally comes to for the conclusions in this course. But if your testimony proves to be true, then the defendant, Zack Gamerai, is guilty. It wasn't Zack Gamerai, then its killer was you, Valen. No disappearing will get you out of that. Cross-examination, night of the crime. That night, I visited the hospital room at the time I deeply requested. Blah, blah, blah. Both of McNeefy's students received the same letter. Both of them having gone to the hospital that night. One of them were fired, and one of them killed McNeefy. Trying to find the cracks in his testimony. That night, I visited the hospital room at the same time McNeefy requested. Which, according to the letter, was 11:20 p.m. In magic, timing is everything. Right. Consider the illusion of teleportation. If I were to appear on stage before my tin double has left, how would that look? Well, it would reveal the very secrets of my magic. Now that you've revealed the very secret of your magic, let's move on. You entered the dining and what did it? The smell of gunpowder hung in the room, and my mentor had taken plan now. As in your mentor would have been the only shot. Not going to find anything here, of course. So you weren't worried for your own safety at all. I mean, you smelled gunpowder, yes. What if the shooter was still nearby? Did not consider that, to be honest. It is forbidden for magic to have good imagination. Really, it's magic about illusions and imagination. God. How about that? You were the shooter, which is why you weren't afraid. You are the one imagining. It is forbidden for a liar to have good imagination. What? I wouldn't refrain from pausing up consistently before responding. My forbidden imagination is starting to imagine things. I did not imagine Acting mellow, and later received the street protection. Which brings us back to the street, and neither of you could so death, and my partner, he did not refuse. But Nick wrote the same thing to you. Why could you refuse if Zack couldn't? Because I have a will of steel. Of course, I have to do this trick where I invent steel parts. So perhaps steel isn't all so strong. But which is it? Mind if I continue? Yet a deal with the dead is still a deal. That sweet kiss I gave to the clan. There were two bullet holes at the scene, one in the victim, one in the clown. You're saying the one who shot the clown was you? No doubt my partner had said much the same thing. Yeah, because whoever didn't shoot the clown committed murder. You better dig around here a bit more and see what I turn out. Mr. Ballot, let me ask you something else concerning the crime scene, namely... Where's Super Pistol? We need a bullet. Where was the bullet? I entered the room and took the pistol in my hand. The bullet was already loaded, ready to fire at any time. The magician is always prepared, you see. Prepared for... One never knows when a miracle will be called for. The magician always has 7 doves in his pocket and a white rabbit up his sleeve. Really, we're dealing with a professional here. You thought that was not in the pistol really so important? I'll get back to you on that. Can I do with a bag? Then I informed the doctor in the police. So you informed the police. What did you do then? I suppose I did. I used my magic to levitate my mentor's corpse, perhaps. I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Please answer the question and skip the sarcasm. But I made my report, I called the doctor, and we returned to the room. But we waited for the police to arrive. We discussed stomach medicine. You can learn this with the doctor, a child success. Great Mr. Vera's knowledge of stomach medicine. As it is an honor I do not deserve. I accept. All of my needs to be the matter. A bullet and a pistol. No, but we wouldn't have a murder. It's very important, Your Honor. Very well. Put it at the chief. What can I do with a V? The pistol was already loaded. I really had to pull the trigger. The pistol was already loaded. Something doesn't make sense. Why weren't the victim's fingerprints on it? Gloves! They'll have them too, anyway. You should know that we of the Triple Grammar are capable of anything. One of these being the levitation of iron balls without touching them. There's no magic involved here. The shooter was just methodical enough. He simply wiped everything of fingerprints. That's it. He had left them instead of conveniently forgetting to wear gloves as he usually would. Can't really do much with that wasn't there. Maybe I should ask something else. Where exactly was the pistol when you entered the room? I tapped a small bedside table with as if to say, here I am, take me into your hand. Pull my trigger, shoot him. The victim clearly wanted to be shot. But why? If he wanted to kill us with a thing, yet we will never hear the truth from his lips, so all we can do is guess. Is the location of the pistol all that important? Without a murder weapon, there would be no murder. It's very important, Your Honor. Very well. Please don't detail your testimony. What can I do? But obey. I pick up the pistol from the front table and shot the clown. Why did you do that? I would think calling the police would come first. Then you knew nothing of the relationship between a master and its disciple. Your master said die. You die. Do you understand? You're going to die. Certainly not. It was but an example. In any case, I wanted to fulfill my obligation. Final courtesy to a great mentor, but perhaps not. Perhaps I'm totally confused. Maybe I should ask something else. Number of pistols. How many pistols were there when you entered the room? By which you mean what, precisely? 2 pistols were used in the second round quick draw shootout, correct? 1 for each of you. You're well and done. Yet, only one of my own friends sat in the hospital room that night. What attack coming back in the lobby? Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck into his room that night. At the point of time, and found there upon his bedside table 2 pistols. I took the pistol I had fired and placed it in my pocket. I see no problem with that statement. Only 1 pistol is on the photograph of the crime signature. You picked up that pistol and fired it. Indeed, I did. Alakazam! Alakazing! Alakaboom! The number of pistols is really so important. The number of pistols is quite important, Your Honor. Very well, please add the details to your testimony. What can I do? But obey. Only 1 pistol was in the hospital room that night. You did? I shot the clown. You took the only pistol there and fired it. That's correct. And that pistol was this one, which was left at the crime scene. Good show, I see it too. The magician of sorts. And you're an idiot of sorts. Do you have any idea what you just said? I see the bad in your eyes. You glared at the witness. Everybody eating at the jail. These little fellas bore me. I'm kind of hunch, but maybe that's all it is. Maybe I should ask something else. Second thought, let's run with the testimony for a while longer. Only 1 pistol was in the hospital room that night. I want to say the crime photo. Of course the game would penalize me for providing my 2 cents. Game! Stop with the bullshit! I just FAQ hexed this to apparently I'm supposed to present the state's pistol. I already presented the state's pistol. They got game! 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 What the hell? According to the defendant's account when he entered the room, there were 2 pistols on the table. One of those pistols he used to shoot the clown in the forehead. Then he left it in his pocket. Of course, this is what he would say. Unlike the hapless clown, we must assume a defendant who has some brains in his head. Well, what about what Mr. Ballin told us? You see, there's something wrong about his testimony that doesn't make sense. What might that be? I told you I took the pistol that was there and shot the clown. Was it that simple? That's your story, at least. But the rising marks tell a very different story, Mr. Ballin. Recall what Prosecutor Gavin told us. You can build the bullet taken from the victim's skull with a bullet fired from his gun. The lightning marks on the bullets were a perfect match. Mr. Ballin, if you fired this pistol, then you shot the victim in the forehead. Order, order, order! It is all done. Anyway, then. Good inability. Silly. Sorry for what? You see, I was unaware that 2 of these unique pistols were crafted. The analysis of the rifling marks only proved the type of gun that fired them. Sir! But that's not what you told us before! You said you verified the murder weapon! This is why I'm evaluating you now. Quite sincerely, I made it. Would you help me accountable for a mistake made in my youth? A mistake made in your youth is still a mistake, Clavia. Oh yeah! Oh, I did read from... That was just this morning. I'm still young, and I might add, it wasn't really my fault. The defendant and they immediately took 1 pistol from the victim of the crime. We would not be having this pleasant discussion right now. Well, drummer? Yes, Your Honor? You were presented as part of a decisive witness. You're proven to be more divisive than decisive. Guilty in time. The testimony so far has merely been a review of the facts. The proof comes next. Further elaborate particular element. In Mr. Energy Hospital room, the victim has already been shot. And his next testimony will prove. And right, and this new date is about to begin. Bring it! Very well, the witness will now testify to the court. That will determine who shot what. Testimony. Who shot what? I arrived in the hospital room at the appointed time, which is to say 11:20 p.m. After discovering the body, I fulfilled my obligations and called in the doctor. The doctor examined the body before the police arrived. He was quite clear about the time of death, 11:10 p.m. And the only one at the time was my partner, not me. What's on our calls, talking about an alibi established over a minute. To use a 10-minute discrepancy as the basis of your alibi. It's easy to explain it in this situation, Hedges. For example, take out the view hit single. 13 years hard time for love. Give us this song, press the play button, and it will play for 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Do it 100 times. The result is the same. But the view single is only 2 minutes and 15 seconds long? What a ripoff! Wait, what? Magic is at will, the button of precision. Focus, requires admirable focus. In the time of death, determined by detected, there is an incontrovertible truth. Very well. The prosecution warns us that we're dealing with rather precise times. We can accept the cross-examination to require the same level of precision. It would help the defense refrain from its custody bred sweeping accusation. Literally, bled defocus the case so clearly demands. Point taken. Baseless remarks will result in a penalty. Carry on, Mr. Wright. Carry on, right. Who shot what? Alright? Alright! It's hospital room at the appointed time, which is to say 11:20 p.m. After discovering the body, I fulfilled my obligation and called in the doctor. All by over a matter of minutes. Precise is fine. Trusting with impunity will earn me a nice penalty, too. I focus on one thing. Get time with that. I'm saving real quick because I... It was quite clear about the time of death. 11:10 p.m. Oh, God, I hate these cross-examinations where you can get penalized for pressing. I don't think I'm stepping out on a limb to say I have some doubts about this. How could the doctor be so precise with the time? We do usually only get a... Good. True. Magic rebels and making the complex appear simple, but the reality is the opposite. The field is complex in this case. It's a simple measure of subtraction. I see another person that's under arithmetic homework. This idea is the IV, the victim was taking. It's quite easy for the photograph of the scene. Because what we had earlier about the magnificent M&I sketches, every night at 11, Magnificent took an IV drip for 30 minutes. I can see the IV bag right there, yes. They look a little closer, well as it is down from the back to the end. Needle's been removed. That lady fell out when he was shot. Oh, it seemed to be the case. When the needle comes out, the IV no longer cheats. It just melts for the remaining IV liquid. Precisely, the IV liquid functions for purposes as an hourglass of sorts. This is how the doctor determines the time of death. And the amount remaining in the bag was determined that the IV had stopped 10 minutes after administration began. IV report added. Type report submitted as evidence by Prosecutor Gamma. And so when I, Velen, entered that room. Yeah. Penalties for pressing is always bullshit because you can't even read the press dialogues without getting penalized. Like, if you want to press, if you want to do a script thing, you have to use safe scumming or infinite health codes. 10 minutes had passed since that horrible crime was committed. And this is proof. Well, Mr. Bright? With a few points. So yeah, that's the biggest clue we have to that time of death. I think it's very important. I'm afraid it would be hard to imagine a more precise way to determine the time. But hold the power of the very well, the winner to allow to do a testimony. Sometimes the most magical thing of all is the truth. The one at least is not eternal. The remaining IV is my innocent. Just in case pressing this penalizes me. Did you know that the IV or something by any chance? When I fit into that room, the tins of gunpowder sealed next to mark and in the left arm did I spy about drooping and whizzed its stone that discarded IV needle. Nurtured in the vein by diverted shot. Luckily with you. That IV had not been there, well, you might be a suspect. Entirely. I might say it's my lucky color. Your lucky color? Indeed, even today I wear it up upon my suspect. But it always, without fail, brings me up. By when Zack and Valen won their first recognition Grand Prix. Yes, the very one by the Association of International Magicians. They were thrown in this attire too. And a trophy. Best. How were the days that oh, there's one trip down there, I know what I need. A lucky color, yes indeed, and then IV too. They say, think it wasn't cute, especially for me, Valen. That does seem to be the case, indeed. So, Mr. Wright, any thoughts on that testimony? Important! Why does he... I'm sure looks at me. Okay, how about this? Lucky color testimony. There's a contradiction. It certainly sounds like your lucky colors brought you plenty of luck. But not this time. Mr. Valen, your lucky colors betrayed you. I'm afraid you've lost to be. Your Honor, with this testimony should now contradicts the evidence. What? And wow! Wow, I had to press a statement and without the game telling me I needed to press a statement. On a cross-examination, where pressing generally gets me penalized. Game! God, did I run into some good luck, dude. This will be nearly penalized. God, I hate these penalties for pressing cross-examination. You hope that this accusation is well based. Don't worry, I've got all your pieces right here. All your face. I've gotta belong to me. Very well, let's hear the differences today. Where is your evidence that contradicts it? Mr. Valen told us the crime follow the IFB. Didn't tell all, Your Honor. What of the crime scene? Elsie Duck of color has me yearning for black and white, clear-cut simplicity. Tell us how, I just read it, the contradiction in the photo. My pleasure, and I assure you, it's quite simple, but I can't promise anything in black and white. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What in the photo contradicts the witness testimony? Simple, the ivy bag's color. Take that! Wait, blue? The bag is blue, and the thing is, and the ivy fluid is green. Yeah. Yellow plus blue equals. Valen Grandma, let's get one thing straight about your lucky color. It's yellow, yes. Kind of takes the mystery out of it, but yes. Something wrong with yellow, Mr. Wright? Yeah, there is. Decisively wrong, in fact. Take another look at the photo of the crime scene. What's this? Confusion, Dad, tell us what your elderly eyes spy. My elderly eyes can see a problem here, Mr. Valen. Look at the IV bag. What is this? Too distracted by the last spelling? It would be hard to call that the IV liquid yellow. And I'm afraid no magic was involved in the taking of this photograph. Alex, no! Breakdown. Wait. Order, what does it mean? Wait, If he's the murderer, then why is he scot-free 7 years later?
Objection!
He did some kind of mistake. Girl, prosecutor, you would have mistake. The cleaner they are, the harder they fall. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Nick. I suppose there's no substitute for experience. Now that's grammar, as you've reminded us several times. Your lucky color is yellow, but the ivy clearly is not. Well, this contradiction can only mean only one thing. And you think you haven't said me. Huh? I see your two colors now. Ace attorney, Phoenix, right? Doesn't you like to tell us, prosecutor, as far as this court can tell, this witness testimony does contradict the evidence. Yes, it contradicts. When that's how I shall be pleased to end. Right next to midnight, right? How do you mean? Because you mean that they no mistakes. I clear the glance, the ivy liquid does of it sort of Venus yellow. But I assure you, the liquid itself is quite yellow. Yellow liquid, how can you say that? As far as I can tell from this photo, it's green. Okay, so how would he know the liquid is yellow? Is the white color the bag itself? The back? You mean it's the plastic bag on the hook? It looks like a, I would say like blue. Exactly, because it had the edges. With a yellow liquid and a blue bag in. Yeah, green. Yeah, get green. This incidentally is the liquid's true color. I see. Our explanation does have to bring the truth to it. And yet these. As I thought, there's no substitute for experience, prosecutor Gavin. With you may tell I can tell, but you're just proving something on her grave. For you, that is. Grave? The liquid in the ivy is yellow, yes. But how did this witness know that? It's quite unnatural when you think about it. You did think about it, didn't you? Your Honor, the defense requests an explanation from the witness. The scene of the crime, the ivy liquid appears to be green. So let me ask, how did the witness know the ivy liquid was actually yellow? Danger! Alan is about to die. Order! It's right, you are cleaning it now. The witness is cleaning up the color of the ivy liquid, so I'm sure it means something, but what? I can think of only one possibility, Your Honor. The witness, Val Grammar, has testified that the ivy liquid was yellow because the ivy yellow because it looked wouldn't not have looked yellow. It didn't look for the pit. Actually, for us, the answer is clear. The witness knew that the ivy was yellow. Why? Because he'd seen it before, but not inside the blue bag we see in the photo. Saw the liquid by itself in a clear, colorless bag. What do you about you? But I don't know. Ask yourself, why would he know? If he didn't know, we're gonna. That's where you'll find your meaning, Your Honor. They ain't saying nothing. So what if he knew the ivy liquid's color? He's getting excited over absolutely nothing to a teeny pop event, yeah? Liquid colored evidence proving the time of this. 30-minute hour class with 20 minutes worth of stand remaining. claim, Prosecutor Gavin? I remember well. However, there's a critical difference between an hourglass and an IV bag. You can fill the IV bag with more. I know. An hourglass uses sand, but an IV bag uses liquid. Right, aren't I? That's what the veins need on it now. I'd like to sand through an hourglass. IV liquid enters the patient's body. At which point, like magic, it disappears. However, what is the amount of IV liquid that increased? You can't tell, can you? After there, no way of knowing how much went in.
Objection!
Let me get this straight here, right? Is that thing you witnessed water down the victim's IV bag? Not with water, but with IV liquid. That's how you knew the IV liquid was yellow. Wait, I said, wait. This help nice and amateur. That's it myself. Hey, this for them. That's. I'm an amateur too, but I can pour water into a cup.
Objection!
I'm afraid there's quite a big difference between a cup and an IV bag. Wait. Can you prove a witness is capable of such a feat? We're the point, amateurs. I have learned what I've had some difficulty pouring IV liquid into that bag. You don't need to be an expert to see the look on a witness's face. Something else for me, I'm learning on it. Oh! Small syringe has been washed in salt. Oh, no, salt not science, please. And liquid to that IV bag to prolong the time of death. It did indeed very little licking evidence for Mr. Ryder. Any solid evidence to bring it back? Valid cadaver. I'm afraid your magic won't serve you well in a life of crime. Might I ask, what do you take wrongly suggesting? Magic relies on props, and props become evidence. A witness was certainly able to increase the amount of IV liquid in the bag. All you had to do was work a little magic, and the prop was. I want to say the small syringe. The IV report. IV stopped and administration began. Touch the check button for details. 30 minutes required at miniature full IV. For the non-remaining, IV stopped 10 minutes after administration began. Yeah, it's not going to help. I want to say the small syringe.
Take that!
The victim syringe. Okay. Seriously. Could they make this stuff more intuitive? I mean, I don't have the perfect prop for the magically increasing IV trick. Easy enough for an amateur to use. What kind of evidence is that? The syringe was clean, not a trace of liquid in it. Don't you find that out, Prosecutor Gavin? It was what? What? Victim at the syringe administered his insulin shots. There should have been traces of insulin left inside. Well done, Samurai. As you pointed out yourself, the IV liquid makes the perfect clot. One that you can manipulate at will. Alexei! Break there! Yeah, the syringe is not like the passport thing. It's the only The passport was the only bit of evidence he had left to use. The passport's back in case 1. Because the game never told you that it takes place in Los Angeles, 9 hours behind Paris. Case 1 of the original Ace Attorney game. Anyway. I do believe what this thing is worth, that the burden of this trial has been a bit too much for Prosecutor Gavin. I'm afraid that while there is a doubt as to the amount of IV and liquid in that bag, time of death cannot be proven. That brings our trial to a close for today. Well, maybe I can squeeze an extra day out of this. I can do a little much needed investigation work. I see there are no objections, according to... Oh no. You never give up, do you? Give up already! God! Surely there's no substitute for the kitty. Nothing lines one that he just so effectively. What silly ways? Underestimate the young and they'll sweep your feet and out from under you. In a way you never ever expected. You see, I know exactly what you're thinking. Huh? What are you talking about? You say the witness used to delay the IV liquid, but there is no proof. That's not proof he didn't do it either. It's quite true. Didn't it? No, but this witness quite as decisive as I don't. But this isn't it. After all, whirling in the best when the future helps so much. Yeah, hopefully not so much dreariness. You are something in mind, Prosecutor Gavin? Proof edit. I have another way to prove my case. With evidence, no less. What's that? This is the victim's magnetic feminine diary. At the going into the hospital, Magnific began writing his memoirs, it seems. His earlier his birth, returning the view that of meaningless disciples. Since he intended to write the last chapter to end quite appropriately with his death. Wait, the book doesn't say what the reason was, does it? The reason why his disciples could refuse his last request. Sadly, it did not. What you learn here is on the last page. Apparently, the victim wrote in his journal. You noted the idea began at 11 p.m. Let's see the job, we. 9:05 p.m. Maybe last time. We thought to them the book. The gentleman in here may go on, but not long. It depends on his hand. This sort of appears to have been written just before his death. Now let's listen to. The court accepts an evidence. The Glee's diary added. Type document. Submitted as evidence as by Prosecutor Gavin. It is very less that with the killer Kevin. Magnific's diary, a memoir of sorts, written in the just before he died. Diary. This is my fate. Diary in here. Huh? What's this? It looks like a page was just that. Well, now it's not interesting. Hey, guess what, Clancy? You're an amateur. I got evidence. I got evidence. And I know you can't have traps set up for me. You burned yourself out. It depends on his hand. You genuinely end here with me going. I'll just let the mine is to lay down this pen. Good make his. If he did do a dependent that could emanate, that would make sense. Yeah, she was the first scheduled visitor after all. But look at what he said before that. This gentleman in here or it may go on. It may go on. Yeah, Clavia, you're a freaking amateur! Seeing fake spot will make me... Wait, no. I give thanks. Farewell. Nearly Gemini intended to work again. That is, if that Gemini didn't pull that ticket. I see the defense understands the meaning of this. The victim's diary does not go on. It ends. Because Nick Meep is late with the present tune in by the defendant, Zack Gemini. Order! Brother Gavin, are you certain that magnificent Gemini wrote this? There is no mistaking its handwriting. Well, that does seem to be significant. According to this magnificent hand, continued story. Get up the story and the two, which plainly it did. Then the one it trigger with the first visitor. That could have it. Well, how do you like me now, have I? Yeah, guess what, amateur? Still do green for your taste, hmm? So, yeah, you are. He's right about the diary being cleared. Still, I find it hard that he overlooks such an obvious problem with such evidence. Well, Mr. Wright, the witness is dead. Here's what's lacking. Proofs of trust for the case. The diary is accepted like that. The time's over. Maybe it's time for me to tell them something. I'm left with no choice but to show you my own evidence, you amateur. You have some evidence that overturns this diary. It's not too late to rethink this and avoid more embarrassment. Very well, please show us your evidence, Mr. Wright. Incidentally, don't even think of showing us this diary. I shouldn't be good. Now that we can this one, I have to do something a little more. Just evidence that the victim continued writing his diary. Alright, I'd be happy to, but the slice of evidence proving that what the didn't end with the state is this, you amateur! First, take a look! Diary! Not that a page has been clearly ripped out. What's this? I know that at all. With your... You should have, even with your elderly eye. That's why we're still here talking about this. Oh my god! I'm surrounded by idiots! It just so happens I have been believed to be the missing thing. I don't believe! I don't believe it! Looking at this... Hey, oh, hold on. Diamond. Hard to imagine the first visitor that night shot magnificent Gemini. That's the defendant's position. Let me see that. What in some hell? This is the continuation of the victim's diary. Not the torn edge of the page. It's a perfect match with the torn of the last page of Magnific's diary. Quite remarkable. You think can't explain what this means, Ed Attorney? The diary continued after its first visitor came, which means that the victim was still alive after Zack Gemini left, leaving no one to take his life but the second visitor. Valid Gemini! No! Break that! Oh writing too. What's it done on the other pages? He's at it, Commander. It's around a dot. The general article. Order. Wait, that's impossible. The man couldn't have written that.
Objection!
What? You're still putting up a fine. Give up, you freaking amateur. You won. Finally. What? You just couldn't eat it. Could you? Wait, what? Resist to what? Presenting solid evidence? It did. Yes, prosecutor? Very request review the class examination and hold. The prosecution would like to call a new witness. Prosecutor Garvin? The evidence overturns the current witnesses. I ask only to put it on hold. Please, a new witness has a very important piece of testimony to give. 5 minutes, no more. I promise, Your Honor. If you put it that way, Mr. Wright, what's your take on this? Well, Your Honor, judging from its enthusiasm, we'll have to hear that money sooner or later anyway. Besides, he's a rookie, so might as well be sooner. So him I won't. Don't rule is highly irregular. We will put the current cross-examination on hold. The witness may step down. Now, Prosecutor Gavin, please bring the survived witness to the courtroom. I had a bad feeling just then. The ripped up face, too obvious. Why did I thought he burned himself out? He must have known. I thought he burned himself out, but no. He was waiting for me to do that. Shouldn't have known it was a bad time all around. Holding trial with no evidence is first, even for me, Prosecutor Gavin. I beg the court's understanding. But I had to make a judiciary deal with the witness to secure his testimony. A judiciary deal? The details of his testimony may have some legal ramifications, shall we say. I thought it best to contain the information to this room. Very well, and you are the witness, I gather. No way. Oh, yes, sir. Did you name and occupation for the record? My name's Vera Misham. I'm a painter. A painter, and you are somehow related to this case? Oh, we're not perturbed. I have one simple question for this witness. Mr. Misham, do you know what this is? Oh, yeah, I know it well. How's that possible? Have you seen this diary page somewhere before? Oh, yeah, I made it. What? No! You mean, what? You made it? Yes, you might call it one of my works. The prosecution service released a tip-off yesterday. Illegal evidence has been prepared with the trial of second evidence. Illegal evidence? I initiated an investigation and then this witness. The painter is the world at large. Vera Misham has yet another side, you might say. He's skilled in making perfect reproductions of certain things. Forgeries, in other words. Forgeries? Well, so we have to understand that the page here is a fake. Prepared by a certain defense attorney. What? Hold it! I didn't prepare this evidence!
Objection!
The attorney speaks. Something about this date I think, but what is he saying? It makes no sense. Ethel, it was you who presented this evidence to us, Phoenix, right? No! No! Mr. Mish, The question is, what's your client? I don't know. What? What my clients have ever to remain anonymous, even to me? Make the item say one, and they do my payment. That's the extent of my contact with them. Vera Misham, age 45, gender male, painter. Summoned to the authority of Prosecutor Gavin. There's no fruit, it's a fake! It's a fake. Huh? To put it to show the problem, I always put a special mark on my works. I can say without a doubt, this is mine. What? Mr. French, you just presented the legal evidence to the court. My court! It was careless of me. That's all I can say. Oh my! Here! Why did I do it? I should have that ID. Some 7 years later. What's this? I don't know, I just gotta know what I know. Tell me to give it to the point of the fucking here. What did I put? It was all a trap. A fatal trap. Who was responsible? Mr. Wright? Yes. Do you have an explanation for yourself? If I did, would the court hear it? Probably not. Forging evidence is a serious crime, and pretending it in court a serious mistake. A fatal mistake for an attorney. Fatal too, perhaps, for your client, I feel. Tell me, what kind of lieutenant delights and forged evidence? The answer is quite clear. A guilty one! Your Honor, wait! I understand that presenting a forged evidence in court is a serious crime, but you cannot hold my client responsible for actions I undertake as an individual! I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Another close call like this, if the prosecution's office hadn't received that hot tip, everything would have gone the way you wanted it to, yeah? I even gave you a chance, but you decided not to think before editing yourself. I see no need for further discussion on this matter. Press all is dismissed. Mr. Attorney. Yes. Could I ask her name? Huh? Phoenix Wright. Mr. Wright, I have seen you insulting many people, but unlike you, I remember you, Mr. Wright. Oh. Back to the trial of that grandmother. I deeply regret to declare a verdict in this way. Trial is over. You'll have the right to find a new attorney and make an appeal. However, this court must... Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Zack Grandmother. You're not going to be a jerk, are you? That is one thing I wish to make clear. Today in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. It is impossible. I'm afraid the defendant is quite mistaken. I most certainly had the authority to declare a verdict on you. Except, tell me, how do you plan on announcing your verdict when your defendant does not exist? Doesn't exist? What are you talking about? I am talking about this! Second, Mr. Nickmar! What the hell? What the hell happened? The defendant get find him quick! Right up, close all exits from the building. On the double, we must not be allowed to escape. That day in that courtroom, a miracle occurred. Defendant Shady and Ignore, aka Zach Grandma, did not just escape from court. He literally, unbelievably vanished right before the bailiff's eyes. No one ever saw him again, not since that day. Oh, shut up! I don't like this guy. I think I hate this guy. No verdict was declared. After all, the defendant didn't exist. That's how it happened. The child magician Gemini vanished along with him for all eternity. What the? The mysteries that remained behind were all solved, however, but not until 7 years later. To be continued. So yeah, we now know how Phoenix got this far. He got arrogant. He got haughty. He got haughty. Yeah. Well, what did any of this have to do with Vera Misham? Well, okay, so we saw Drew Misham. Guess we'll find out. I think we got to play classic Phoenix like that. Come on, we're trying to play Apollo Justice! Hopefully we'll be playing at Apollo Justice soon, alright? Right? So yeah, I'm gonna cut the stream for tonight. Tomorrow, if the next part doesn't take too long, I'll be sure to, and I don't wake up too late, I'll be sure to stream the rest of the game. Yeah, because yeah, you'll be able to see the. So yeah, good night, everybody.